So yeah, we are in the chapter. So we are doing the chapter. The ongoing chapter is biological classification. So in biological classification, till now what we have completed, we saw different kinds of classification. How did classification started? So we saw that there was 2 kingdom classification, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is what is in the syllabus. But we are focusing more on 5 kingdom classification, which was done by R.H. Whittaker in 1969. And there are 5 kingdoms. Which are the 5 kingdoms? Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae and Animalia. Okay, so these 5 kingdoms. And in this 5 kingdom, we are going to begin with kingdom Monera. And kingdom Monera had exclusively whom? Prokaryotes, and they were unicellular. You know what does prokaryote means? Without nuclear membrane. Genetic material is not surrounded by with the nuclear membrane. Yes, you can say without nucleus also. Okay, so we finished till here. So since you know mode of nutrition very well, I give you 2 minutes time to just go through the examples. Okay, mode of nutrition ka examples, whatever we have done, just go through it. And then there is an question which we can solve. Okay, I will give you 2 minutes time, but just go through the examples. Okay, fine. So now we will see among these bacteria, where do they actually belong to. Okay, so there is a bacteria, cyanobacteria, which is called as nostoc and Anabina. Okay, that you can see in your picture. They have given a picture of nostoc in your textbook. Open your textbook. So ये बैक्टीरिया आपने देखा, कौन सा कलर का था नॉस्टॉक? ग्रीन कलर का था. तो इसका मतलब ये कुछ फोटोसिंथेसिस तो करते होंगे, है ना? तो we can say nostoc and Anabina are the examples for oxygenic photoautotrophs. Okay, they can be example for oxygenic photoautotrophs. ग्रीन सल्फर बैक्टीरिया, पर्पल सल्फर बैक्टीरिया किसके लिए एग्जाम्पल है? Chemoautotrophs. Sorry, they are not for this one. They are for anoxygenic photoautotrophs. That is the third one. Green sulfur bacteria and purple sulfur bacteria. What about Nitrosomonas? Chemoautotrophs. Can nostoc, Anabina, green sulfur bacteria, purple sulfur bacteria, Nitrosomonas, Nitrococcus also be included in autotrophs? Yes? समझ में आ रहा है? Correct? Because all of them prepare their own food. Okay? हाँ. Lactobacillus किसके लिए एग्जाम्पल लिखा था? Saprophytes. Saprophytes के लिए भी होगा, heterotrophs के लिए भी होगा. Okay? हाँ. Streptomyces, Mycobacterium, they are the ones which cause disease. तो किसके लिए होगा? Parasite. Then they can also be for heterotrophs. हाँ. Pneumococcus, I'll come to that later. Rhizobium is an example for symbiont as well as heterotroph. And Nitrobacter? Chemoautotrophs. Chemoautotroph tha. Got it? Did you understand this? Okay. So you can get questions based on examples. They might give any 4 bacteria and tell which of the following are chemoautotrophs. मैंने अभी सारे साथ में लिखा है. Okay, so you have to be thorough with the examples. So they might just ask Nitrobacter belongs to what? Autotrophs, autotrophs or oxygenic photoautotrophs, or it can be parasites or saprophytes. That time, see, Nitrobacter belongs to option A, autotrophs. Option B, oxygenic photoautotrophs. Option C, saprophytes. Option D, parasites. Autotrophs, because they are chemoautotrophs, no? So, ऐसे with the examples they can ask you all the questions. Got it? Okay. Next, we are going to the reproduction of Monera. Put a heading as reproduction of Monera. This slide I am giving you all a homework. Okay? After the class, do you have your phones with you all here? Okay. Just click a picture of this. It's over there. Whose phone is this? Okay, pass it. Click a picture and do we have a group? Do you all have a group? Okay, put it in that group. I think everybody are there, the 25, 27 NEET group. Okay, please get added in that group. So, in reproduction, we are going to see two types of reproduction in Monera. Okay. The first reproduction what we are going to see is asexual reproduction. So, you know what is asexual reproduction. We have already done it in living world. So, what are the characteristics? It is simple, fast process. How many parents are involved? One parent. And how is the offspring? Identical to the parent. So, this is the characteristics of asexual reproduction. We divide, please don't write, I will give you all the proper notes. We divide this asexual reproduction in bacteria. Most of the time in bacteria, asexual reproduction only occurs in bacteria. So, we divide this into two categories. एक जब सब कुछ ठीक है, मतलब it's a favorable condition for bacteria. What is a favorable condition? It can be there is enormous amount of food, बहुत खाना है, plus temperature perfect है, humidity is fine, around that there are no antibodies or antibiotics. Okay, जब ये सब नहीं है, everything is fine for the bacteria, it's a stable environment for the growth of the bacteria, तब एक type of reproduction होगा. So I'll say during favorable environment एक type of reproduction होगा, and another kind of reproduction is during unfavorable environment. Now what will be unfavorable environment? Maybe food is less, scarcity of temperature may be high or less for the bacteria, humidity is not there. At that condition we call it as unfavorable environment. Okay, तो जो favorable condition में, जब favorable environment है तब कौन सा asexual reproduction होता है? That is binary fission. ये तो सुना है ना? Fission is breaking and how many daughter cells are formed? 2. इसीलिए इसको binary fission बुलाते हैं. Okay, so it happens what happens is binary fission. During unfavorable environment, we see there is something called as spore formation. Okay, it produces spore. Understood? Everybody? Okay. So write down this. Now, what is going to happen in binary fission? We will see. Okay. So, in binary fission, when we say binary fission, there is rapid division. Okay, so put a heading as binary fission. Rapid growth of bacteria is seen. Rapid growth of bacteria is seen during favorable environment. So if I consider this as a bacteria, this is the cell wall of the bacteria, and let me consider this as the plasma membrane of bacteria. Okay, and यहाँ होता है उसका genetic material, okay, which is called nucleoid. This is how the simple ultrastructure of bacteria looks like. You can see some invagination inside. हाँ, कुछ ऐसा अंदर गया है ना? That part is known as mesosomes. It has many functions. We will come to know in the further classes. Okay, this is how a bacteria looks. when the bacteria is undergoing cell division, यहाँ पर बहुत simple cell division होता है. You must have heard about mitosis. Mitosis is a very complex step, है ना. यहाँ पर G1 है, S phase है, G2 है, उसके बाद प्रोफेज, मेटाफेज, एनाफेज, टीलोफेज सुना है आप लोगों ने. प्लस यहाँ पर स्पिंडल फाइबर्स फॉर्म होते हैं, क्रोमोसोम बनते हैं, क्रोमोसोम का सेपरेशन होता है. ये एक कॉम्प्लिकेटेड स्टेप है. बैक्टीरिया में ऐसा नहीं होता है, बट समथिंग लाइक दिस इज हैपनिंग. Cell wall? No, no. Cell wall doesn't collapse. New cell wall will be formed. So bacteria's cell division is the most easy one. Okay. So the first thing what you are going to see is, before dividing we have to replicate the DNA. So DNA replication takes place. So you see that this is the bacteria. You will see that first it will replicate the DNA. Double copy बनाएगा क्योंकि दो सेल को भी DNA पास करना है अभी. After that you will see that this invaginated structure, क्या है structure का नाम? Mesosome. ये ऐसे they will start protruding inside and they will join somewhat like this. They are going to protrude inside and they are going to join, and then the cell will divide into two separate cells. This is how bacteria divides when does binary fission when there is favorable environment. Understood? Will you all draw this? ये time मतलब the time taken for one cell to become two cell like this, it is known as generation time. We call it as generation time. मतलब एक बाइनरी फिजन कंप्लीट होने के लिए जितना टाइम लेता है उसको बोलते हैं हम जनरेशन टाइम. वी सी दैट ई कोलाई नाम का एक बैक्टीरिया है. ई कोलाई मतलब फुल फॉर्म इज एस्चेरिशिया कोलाई. एस्चेरिशिया इज द जीनस, कोलाई इज द स्पीशीज. ये बैक्टीरिया समवॉट टेक्स 20 मिनट्स. ओके, इसका ये जो what is called generation time is 20 minutes. So how do we divide this 20 minutes? So we divide this 20 minutes which is its generation time. Whose generation time? E. coli's generation time into two parts. 18 minutes and 2 minutes. Now what is it doing for 18 minutes? Now for 18 minutes it's going to do this process, that is DNA replication. ये इतना time 18 मिनट में 18 minutes this process is going to happen. Another 2 minutes it is going to do cell division. Okay. So we see for 18 minutes it does DNA replication, and for rest 2 minutes cell division. Okay, you get many questions regarding this numerical question. I will give you one of the example. Now put note in your book, write down note, generation time hyphen generation time. The time in which bacteria doubles. Bacteria doubles. Below that write down this, the time in which bacteria doubles. Okay. Take a question. In the note only you take a question. In a cup there is one bacteria. In the bracket E. coli. It took 200 minutes. It took 200 minutes for one bacteria. It took 200 minutes for one bacteria to fill 1/4 cup. To fill 1/4 cup. Full stop. The generation time of the bacteria is, the generation time of the bacteria is 20 minutes. Is 20 minutes. Full stop. How long will it take? How long will it take for a cup to become full? Okay. Now, what is actually the question is, so there is a cup, and inside this cup there is one bacteria. 1/4 cup बनने के लिए उसको लगा how many minutes? 200 minutes. So you have to calculate how long will it take for whole cup. How will you do it? Hint is generation time. 800 minutes. No.
So if 1/4 of the cup is, so it took 20 minutes for one bacteria, so 10 bacteria in 200 minutes, that is 1/4. And then
I don't want how many bacteria they are going to become. I want how long will the bacteria take to fill the cup. I don't want the number of bacteria in this cup. I want the time taken to full. ये पूरा भरने के लिए कितना टाइम लगेगा वो चाहिए. नंबर ऑफ बैक्टीरिया की जरूरत नहीं है. करेक्ट. 8,000. ओके, करेक्ट, वेरी गुड. तो एक बैक्टीरिया को 1/4 कप बनने के लिए 200 मिनट्स लगा. सोचो यहाँ पर n नंबर ऑफ बैक्टीरियाज आर देयर एंड एवरी बैक्टीरिया का जनरेशन टाइम 20 मिनट्स है. तो अभी 1/4 का डबल कितना होगा? हाफ. सो हाफ भरने के लिए, हाफ होने के लिए मतलब डबल होने के लिए यहाँ पर जितना भी बैक्टीरिया भरा है दे आर गोइंग टू टेक 20 मिनट्स. सब बैक्टीरिया एक ही टाइम डिवाइड करेगा ना, ऐसा नहीं कि ये फर्स्ट ये सेकेंड, ऐसा नहीं. सो वंस दे आर 1/4 ऑल बैक्टीरियाज एट दैट टाइम आर गोइंग टू डबल. सो इतना था, दे टुक 20, ऑल बैक्टीरियाज टुक 20 मिनट्स ओनली टू डबल टू बिकम हाफ. अभी हाफ का डबल है. सो अभी यहाँ तक आने के लिए और एक 20 मिनट्स. सो टोटल कप भरने के लिए 200 + 20 + 20 दैट इज 240 minutes. Okay, the hint is generation time. At that particular time all bacteria are going to divide. Got it? So these kinds of questions are expected. Okay, everybody? Fine. This is about binary fission. Okay, next put a heading as spore formation. Spore formation. So when a bacteria is going to produce spore, when are they producing? At unfavorable condition. Okay. So now what is actually going to happen? Now suppose this is a bacteria which is in the favorable condition. Suddenly शायद food कम हुआ या फिर there is increase in temperature. सब बैक्टीरियाज का अपना अपना टेम्परेचर होता है. सम बैक्टीरियाज आर मेंट टू स्टे एट 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस. अगर टेम्परेचर गिर गया to 70 डिग्री सेल्सियस दे कैन नॉट स्टे. सम बैक्टीरियाज आर मेंट टू लिव इन आवर एटमॉस्फेयर दैट इज 24 to 25 डिग्री सेल्सियस. अगर टेम्परेचर 50 बन गया, 45 बन गया, they are not able to stay. So what are they going to do is when they are unable to stay, they are, जैसे हमारा अनफेवरेबल कंडीशन क्या है, जैसे टेम्परेचर बढ़ा, अभी गर्मी लग रही है, हम एसी डालते हैं. When it is raining we use an umbrella. So we have some equipments to use. Now what do bacteria do? To overcome this temperature or this unfavorable condition, it will produce a thick coat around it, a very thick coat around it. This is like an insulator. This will protect the bacteria from all unfavorable condition. And inside this, the bacteria will produce some circular spores inside this. They will transform themselves into some circular spores. So these spores are inside an insulating material, है ना? So इसीलिए हम ये पूरे structure को बोलते हैं endospore. Bacteria will be living inside this, inside the endospore for maybe for many years till the favorable condition comes. जैसे फेवरेबल कंडीशन आया, मे भी खाना आया या फिर टेम्परेचर सही हो गया बैक्टीरिया के लिए फेवरेबल, तब क्या हो जाएगा, ये ऐसे फट जाएगा. ये जो इंसुलेटिंग मटेरियल उसके ऊपर है ना, ये बर्स्ट अप होगा. पोर्स आर एलिमिनेटेड आउट, दे विल फॉल ऑन द रेस्पेक्टिव मीडियम एंड नाउ दे विल ग्रो. Again they will do binary division because it's a favorable environment. Okay, so endospore क्यों बनाते हैं बैक्टीरिया? Just to withstand the unfavorable condition. Okay, one of the best thing I'll tell you all, we are all attacked by bacteria, no, parasite. So whenever you have a bacterial infection, doctor gives you antibiotics, है ना. डॉक्टर क्या देता है? एंटीबायोटिक्स. वायरल के लिए एंटीबायोटिक्स नहीं देगा डॉक्टर. वायरल के लिए, वायरल फीवर है, it is meant that you have to lie down, take rest, drink some nice tea. That is the only medicine for virus, because there is no medicine for virus. Your body only should fight against it. That's why you have to eat well, just take rest. For bacteria we have something called as antibiotics. You must have heard. तो डॉक्टर बोलेगा कि अगर आपका तबीयत ठीक नहीं है, you have cough, phlegm or something, doctor will give you some medicines and he'll say this is antibiotics and you have to take for 1 week, right? हाँ, we'll take first day, we'll take second day and third day we are fine. उसके बाद एंटीबायोटिक्स को बंद करेंगे, है ना, करेक्ट. सब यही करते हैं, 3 दिन का लेते, सोचते कि डॉक्टर पैसा कमा रहा है ना, ज़्यादा दवाई देकर, या फिर हम सोचते कि दवाई अच्छी नहीं है. मोस्ट ऑफ आवर मदर्स से दैट, राइट, मोस्ट ऑफ आवर मदर्स से, या. सो what happens that time? Why doctor gives? Now when you take first day, second, now bacteria will become weak. It's their unfavorable condition because antibiotics are attacking them. The medicine is attacking them. Antibiotics is like a toxin to the bacteria. So what will bacteria do? They can transform themselves into endospore. वो लोग एंडोस्पोर एक अपने अराउंड कोट बनाकर चुपचाप बैठेंगे. When they are not attacking us, that's how we will feel better. हमारा बुखार कम हो जाएगा, we will feel better, you can eat, you'll be fine. Once when you stop the medicine on the third day, okay, bacteria will be like that only. Then after some days, maybe 1 week or 2 weeks, you're not taking any medicine, तो एंटीबायोटिक्स का भी असर अपने बॉडी में कम हो जाएगा. तुम्हारे बॉडी में जो भी बेसोफिल्स, न्यूट्रोफिल्स है, इनका भी कॉन्सेंट्रेशन कम हो जाएगा बिकॉज देयर इज नो इन्फेक्शन. जब भी ये इन्फेक्शन होता है इनका नंबर बढ़ता है, अब ये भी कम हो जाएगा. नाउ दिस इज द फेवरेबल कंडीशन ऑफ बैक्टीरिया. बैक्टीरिया ओपन होगा, स्पोर्स बाहर आ, नाउ दे आर गोइंग टू अटैक. इसलिए 2 महीने के बाद फिर से सेम चीज़ शुरू होता है. ओके, so why does the doctor say to take 7 days? Because doctor wants to kill this endobacteria. The antibiotics can kill the endospore also. It can completely clear the endospore ताकि आप फिर से वो बैक्टीरिया अटैक नहीं करेगा आपको. ओके, सो अगर कोर्स दिया है, you have to take it. You have to full it's take 1 week, take for 1 week, even though you're feeling better. Sometimes bacteria, they become resistant to it. They become very much resistant to it. They'll be inside, they'll be forming the endospore. Now they are going to study what is the antibiotics, how are they going to attack us, हमें कैसे अटैक करेंगे. तो वो अपने आप में म्यूटेशन करेगा और रेजिस्टेंट बनेगा. तो अगली बार आप सेम दवाई लेते हो, वो इफेक्ट नहीं करेगा, दूसरा देना चाहिए. सो ये हमेशा फाइट होता है बिटवीन अ माइक्रोबायोलॉजिस्ट एंड बैक्टीरिया या फिर एक माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म. जैसे दवाएं, any medicine you get, if you don't take the course properly, they will learn how it is and they will become resistant to it. Now the microbiologist has to produce, the drug industry has to produce a new medicine for the present bacteria. So it's a fight between them. So actually this is actually really not good. इसकी वजह से अभी ना TB, tuberculosis, which was once said that it is eradicated from the world, tuberculosis अभी फिर से वापस आया है क्योंकि दवाई लोग सही से नहीं लेते हैं. वो tuberculosis बैक्टीरिया ने क्या किया है, अपने आप को इवॉल्व किया है. ओके, इट्स इवॉल्व इटसेल्फ, अब रेजिस्टेंट बन गया है. सो द पिछले 10 साल के पहले जो दवाई देते थे, दैट इज नॉट इफेक्टिव फॉर ट्यूबरक्लोसिस. दे आर गिविंग स्ट्रॉन्गर मेडिसिन नाउ. ओके, दिस इज हाउ बैक्टीरिया कीप ऑन ट्रांसफॉर्मिंग. सो जो कोर्स दिया है वी हैव टू टेक इट बिकॉज यू ऑल आर गोइंग टू बिकम डॉक्टर्स, है ना. अपना बर्डन कम करने के लिए ये करना चाहिए, नहीं तो पेशेंट्स बोलेंगे इस डॉक्टर का दवाई तो असर ही नहीं होता है, वी वोंट कम टू हिम. ओके, या. So this is how bacteria form endospore during unfavorable condition. Did you all understand? Okay, now write down. The whole cell of bacteria produces a protective layer around the cell, which helps the cell to survive, from plus 100 to minus 100 degrees Celsius. From plus 100 to minus 100 degrees Celsius. This is known as endospore. Example bacillus. Bacillus किस शेप का बैक्टीरिया है, रॉड शेप्ड. Bacillus comma Clostridium. Did everybody understand the asexual reproduction in bacteria, binary fission and spore formation? Okay. Now we will go to the next type, that is sexual reproduction. अभी heading डालो, sexual reproduction in bacteria, in kingdom Monera. Sexual reproduction in kingdom Monera. ओके, तो नॉर्मली जब हम सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन पढ़ते हैं, लेट्स सी व्हाट इज द एक्चुअल सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन में क्या होता है. सो बैक्टीरिया में ये नॉर्मल सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन नहीं होता है. देखो, 5 किंगडम में से सबसे प्रिमिटिव किंगडम कौन सा है, मोनेरा है. तो यहाँ पर सब द लिविंग कैरेक्टर्स स्टार्टेड कमिंग, ओके, एमर्जिंग लिविंग कैरेक्टर्स, जो भी लिविंग कैरेक्टर्स है, रिप्रोडक्शन, ये सब यहाँ से शुरू हुआ था. तो इसीलिए यहाँ पर हम जो सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन देखते हैं ना, वो एक्चुअल सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन जैसे कुछ नहीं है. एक व्हाट कैन आई से, एक सिर्फ एक पॉइंट यहाँ पर होता है. ओके, सो नाउ व्हेन वी सी एक्चुअल सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन, पहले सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन होने के लिए सब ऑर्गेनिजम्स के पास क्या होना चाहिए, सेक्स ऑर्गन होना चाहिए, है ना. Only if there is a sex organ, there is a sexual reproduction. So there should be sex organ. Second, अगर sex organ है, gametes बनाते हैं, है ना, अंदर. If you see testis, ovary या फिर anther plants में, तो इनके अंदर क्या होता है, gametes बनते हैं. Maybe a male gamete and a female gamete. Gametes होता है. आपको पता है कि ये गैमेट्स बनने के लिए which type of cell division occurs? Very good, meiosis occurs because gametes are always haploid. Meiosis होता है. During meiosis we see a very prominent step happening, that crossing over. You must have heard, है ना. क्रोमोसोम्स अपना जेनेटिक मटेरियल एक्सचेंज करवाते हैं, तो उसको हम बोलते हैं रिकॉम्बिनेशन, हाँ वो पॉइंट को कायस्मटा बोलते हैं, करेक्ट, रिकॉम्बिनेशन होता है. देन we also see transfer of genetic material from one organism to another organism, है ना. Parents are transferring their genetic material to us, correct. We have a parent's genetic material, so there is transfer of genetic material, you will see, उसी को हम fertilization बुलाते हैं. इसके बाद बनता है zygote, that is the next generation. So this is when we say sexual reproduction, हमारे मन में ये सारे steps आता है. But Monera में we see primitive reproduction. Okay, like यहाँ पर कोई सेक्स ऑर्गन नहीं, देर इज नो गैमेट्स ऑल्सो फॉर्म्ड. इफ देयर इज नो सेक्स ऑर्गन, नो गैमेट्स. ऑर्गन कहाँ, ये तो सेल है. सेक्स ऑर्गन इज अ बिग थिंग फॉर देम, है ना. ऑर्गन इज व्हाट, अ ग्रुप ऑफ सेल्स ओनली मेक्स एन ऑर्गन. आई मीन ग्रुप ऑफ टिश्यूज मेक एन ऑर्गन. सो देर इज, इट्स अ सिंगल सेल. ऑर्गन बनने के लिए देर इज नथिंग, इट्स अ सिंगल सेल. ओके, तो गैमेट्स भी नहीं है. गैमेट्स अगर नहीं है तो मियोसिस होता ही नहीं है इनके बॉडी में. अगर मियोसिस नहीं है तो रिकॉम्बिनेशन भी नहीं है. लेकिन यहाँ पर ये ट्रांसफर ऑफ जेनेटिक मटेरियल अकर्स, ये होता है. लेकिन रिप्रोडक्शन का अल्टीमेट गोल क्या है, टू प्रोड्यूस द नेक्स्ट जनरेशन, वो नहीं होता. यू मस्ट बी सरप्राइज नाउ. आई कैन सी एवरीबडी इज लाइक ये क्या है. वी विल स्टडी दिस. ओके, राइट दिस. नाउ normally we see in sexual reproduction, let me take human being only, this happens in all organisms. So there will be one organism, let me consider him as male and another one as female. दोनों क्या प्रोड्यूस करेंगे, गैमेट्स प्रोड्यूस करेंगे, है ना. दिस इज द फर्स्ट जनरेशन. They are going to produce gametes. ये gametes में एक प्रोसेस होता है that is fertilization, जहाँ पर इन दोनों का यूनियन होता है. इससे हमें सेकेंड जनरेशन मिलता है which is a zygote. मतलब यहाँ पर कौन सा जेनेटिक ट्रांसफर हुआ था, फ्रॉम द पेरेंट्स द जीन्स आर ट्रांसफर्ड थ्रू ऑफस्प्रिंग्स. मतलब पेरेंट से इट इज गोइंग टू ऑफस्प्रिंग. ऐसे जेनेटिक ट्रांसफर को हम बोलते हैं वर्टिकल डीएनए ट्रांसफर. वर्टिकल हुआ है ना, फर्स्ट जनरेशन से सेकेंड जनरेशन डीएनए ट्रांसफर हुआ है, नेक्स्ट सेकेंड से थर्ड ट्रांसफर होगा. तो दिस इज नोन एज वर्टिकल जेनेटिक ट्रांसफर, जीन ट्रांसफर. ये प्रोटिस्टा से लेकर, किंगडम प्रोटिस्टा से लेकर किंगडम एनिमेलिया में ऐसे ही होता है. दिस इज द एक्चुअल सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन. जब भी सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन हम बोलते हैं, दिस इज व्हाट यू इमेजिन, दैट इज द जेनेटिक मटेरियल बीइंग ट्रांसफर्ड फ्रॉम वन जनरेशन टू अनदर, है ना. ये यहाँ पर हमने पॉइंट लिखा है कि ट्रांसफर ऑफ जेनेटिक मटेरियल, दिस इज द एक्चुअल वन विच इज हैपनिंग फ्रॉम वन जनरेशन टू अनदर. इसको हम बोलते हैं वर्टिकल डीएनए ट्रांसफर. बैक्टीरिया में ऐसा नहीं होता. बैक्टीरिया में एक बैक्टीरिया से जेनेटिक मटेरियल ट्रांसफर होगा टू द अनदर बैक्टीरिया, ऐसे. यहाँ से कोई ये ऑफस्प्रिंग नहीं है, ये पार्टनर्स है. जेनेटिक मटेरियल फ्रॉम वन बैक्टीरिया इज ट्रांसफर टू अनदर. ऐसे जेनेटिक ट्रांसफर को हम बोलते हैं, ये कैसा है, हॉरिजॉन्टल, है ना. हॉरिजॉन्टल डीएनए ट्रांसफर. गॉट इट. सो व्हाट काइंड ऑफ डीएनए ट्रांसफर हैपेंस इन बैक्टीरिया, horizontal, and in other organisms, higher organism, vertical. Okay, that's why there is no offspring. Offspring में we require two different individual passing their genetic material. यहाँ पर एक bacteria is given to the another bacteria. So this is not an actual reproduction, say sexual reproduction. This is just a one step for sexual reproduction. इनमें से इतने स्टेप्स में से बस एक स्टेप होता है That's why we call it as primitive sexual reproduction. These are the steps of sexual reproduction. यहाँ पर एक step हो रहा है. That's why we call it as a primitive sexual reproduction. समझा? Okay. Now write down. There are two types of DNA transfer. There are two types of DNA transfer. Vertical DNA transfer. Vertical DNA transfer hyphen DNA transferred from DNA transferred from one generation to other. Second one is horizontal DNA transfer. Horizontal DNA transfer hyphen DNA transferred in the same generation. DNA transferred in the same generation. Okay. Now we will see what are the types of sexual reproduction occurring in Monera. So put a heading as types of sexual reproduction. Types of sexual reproduction in Monera. Types of sexual reproduction in Monera. Okay. Under that first one, write down conjugation. Write down conjugation. So in conjugation, actually what happens is horizontal DNA transfer is happening. So we need two partners here, two bacteria. Let me take one bacteria. So you know bacteria have their own genetic material. इसको क्या बोलते हैं हम? न्यूक्लियोइड. ये और एक बैक्टीरिया है. इसके पास भी जेनेटिक मटेरियल है, दैट इज न्यूक्लियोइड. दिस इज अ सेल वॉल और वो अंदर वाला सेल मेम्ब्रेन. ओके. हाँ. नाउ ये बैक्टीरिया के पास एक स्पेशल जेनेटिक मटेरियल है. देयर इज एक्स्ट्रा स्पेशल एन एक्स्ट्रा डीएनए, इसको स्पेशल डीएनए बोलते हैं, विच इज सर्कुलर इन शेप. अ सिंगल डीएनए सर्कुलर इन शेप, and that is known as plasmid. That does not have. Let's name the plasmid as F plasmid. Okay. See, normally a bacteria should has its own genetic material. There are some bacteria like some superpowers. Okay, superpowers only in some people, no. So this is like a some extra bacteria. This is like a bacteria with a boon. तो उसको एक उसके पास एक एक्स्ट्रा प्लास्मिड है, एक्स्ट्रा डीएनए है, और उस ये डीएनए ही है, उस डीएनए का नाम है एफ प्लास्मिड, और उसके पास नहीं है. अभी उसके पास कोई सुपर पावर है तो उसको उसमें कुछ डिफरेंस रहेगा ना. नाउ इफ सडनली समबडी कैन मेक स्पाइडर वेब, तो क्या बन गया? स्पाइडरमैन बन गया ना. हाँ. सो इट्स लाइक अ सुपर पावर, ही कैन मेक अ वेब. तो स्पाइडरमैन हमसे थोड़ा अलग दिखता है ना की ड्रेसिंग में. तो वैसे ही अभी ये बैक्टीरिया नॉर्मल बैक्टीरिया से कुछ अलग दिखेगा. नाउ दिस बैक्टीरिया इज हैविंग अ स्पेशल ट्यूबुलर स्ट्रक्चर around it, and this is called as pili. This is known as pili. So it's like a hairy structure around it. Okay. So this bacteria is looking better than that bacteria, है ना? Right? So in not only in girls, men में especially hair is like an asset, है ना? अभी हमारे लड़कों के पास hair है, लेकिन एक 10 साल 15 साल के बाद you will understand the importance of hair, right? हाँ या ना? हाँ. Completely different. What? Okay. So now this bacteria, since it is having a hair, it is looking better than that bacteria. Okay. So अभी ये पिलाई के साथ ये बैक्टीरिया बनाएगा क्या? तो इसको ना इस पर दूसरे बैक्टीरिया पर तरस आता है कि उसके पास वो पिलाई नहीं है, तो ये अपने पिलाई के साथ अपने पिलाई को यूज करके ना, पिलाई हैज सम स्पेशल प्रॉपर्टी. हाँ, बिफोर दैट, since it is having F plasmid, we are going to name this bacteria as F plus bacteria. Clear? अभी इसके पास F plasmid नहीं है, तो इसको क्या बुलाना चाहिए? Correct. F minus bacteria. ठीक है? Now this bacteria is using its pili. It is using its pili and it is going to make a special tube-like structure known as conjugation tube. Okay? It's going to use its pili and going to make a tube-like structure known as conjugation tube. अभी ट्यूब किसी के साथ तो कनेक्टेड होना चाहिए, तब भी उसको ट्यूब बोलेंगे. Okay, so now this is in contact with the F minus bacteria. Okay, अभी इससे क्या करेगा? ये अपना जो F प्लास्मिड है इसको रेप्लिकेट करेगा और इस ट्यूब में से वो भेजेगा टू F माइनस बैक्टीरिया. समझा? So it's going to send its genetic material to the F minus bacteria. How is the genetic transfer happening? Through conjugation tube. What type of genetic transfer is this? What type of genetic transfer? दो type of genetic transfer. Horizontal. Horizontal हो रहा है ना? That's why we say this is horizontal genetic transfer. Now this is F plus and this is F minus. Now we'll see that now it's like this. This is the one former one which had F plus. With pili. And this is also having, after conjugation it is also having F plasmid. Correct? अब F plasmid से बनाएगा क्या? Fimbriae. Even this is also going to become very gorgeous now. With hair, with pili. Okay, now I won't be calling it as F minus bacteria. ये भी बन जाएगा F plus bacteria. Do you see any progeny producing here? No. This type of sexual reproduction happens. क्या हो रहा है इसमें? Genetic transfer. Transfer of genetic material from one bacteria to another bacteria. Why we call it as conjugation? Because they are making a tube. And that tube is known as conjugation tube. Clear everybody? Okay. You can see in this picture how the donor, this is the F plasmid, how it is donating it to the recipient. Using the pili, it is making the conjugation tube. तो करने से पहले वो, you can see that, sorry, हाँ, before passing the genetic material, it is going to replicate it. इट्स नॉट डूइंग एनी सोशल सर्विस, है ना, खुद का नहीं दे रहा है, वो क्या कर रहा है, रेप्लिकेट करेगा और दैट रेप्लिकेटेड वन इट इज सेंडिंग देयर. Okay, this is conjugation. Yeah. Now even the new donor also can produce villi. Okay. So write down conjugation.
But why is this reproduction in the first? I mean, it's not like there is no organism being.
I told you, no, that these are the steps of reproduction. And one step has been followed. This is a very primitive organism. From here reproduction has started. And that's why we call it as a primitive sexual reproduction. Okay. Among all this step, one followed. Still not a true reproduction. But this is how the reproduction started. Okay. Conjugation, write down. Transfer of genetic material. Transfer of genetic material from one bacteria to other bacteria, from one bacteria to another bacteria via conjugation tube, via conjugation tube. Yeah, it always does reproduction with F- bacteria. Did everybody understand conjugation? Got it? And you all understood why it is not an sexual reproduction, why it is not an actual sexual reproduction, because in actual sexual reproduction we see offsprings and here there is no offsprings. Yes. Now the second type of sexual reproduction which we are going to see is transformation. Put a heading as transformation. Now this bacteria is died. Maybe for some reason somebody has, when you boil bacteria dies, that's why we boil milk, we boil our food. Okay, so this is a dead bacteria. So once the bacteria dies, what happens when you boil it, especially its cell wall is broken, its plasma membrane is also broken, and the genetic material has come out and it is present in the medium. Okay, medium is the place where they are staying. Okay, maybe liquid medium. Now there is another bacteria in the same medium. Okay. Now you have boiled it, मतलब temperature high है. So when there is high temperature, ये bacteria भी उसी medium में है, लेकिन सिर्फ कौन मर गया? ये वाला मर गया. This is still alive. Okay. So at that थोड़ा temperature high है. So because when the temperature is high, what will happen is ये bacteria के में जो भी pores है ना, वो थोड़ा बड़ा हो जाएगा. ये जो जिंदा है ना बैक्टीरिया, दिस इज लाइव बैक्टीरिया. सो इनके पोर्स विल बिकम बिग एंड दिस जेनेटिक मटीरियल इज ट्रांसफर्ड इनटू दिस बैक्टीरिया. दिस बैक्टीरिया इज डेड, इट्स जेनेटिक मटीरियल इज आउट इन द मीडियम. लेकिन ये बैक्टीरिया लाइव है विथ थिन सेल वॉल. Now what has happened, because of heat, the plasma membrane में जो भी pores है bacteria में वो बड़े हुए हैं because heat expands. So that's why the genetic material of the dead bacteria gets into the live bacteria. Now you will see even this live bacteria, after taking the genetic material, it gets transformed and it will start looking like the dead bacteria. Why? Because it is having the genetic material of the dead bacteria. So even this will produce a, okay, so I will call this as a transformed bacteria with thick cell wall. Okay. अभी genetic material transfer कैसे हुआ? Via medium. Horizontal genetic transfer, but it happened via medium. In conjugation, the genetic material was transferred via conjugation tube. Here it is through a medium. So this type of sexual reproduction is known as transformation. Got it? Understood? Okay. Write down. DNA is transferred from one bacteria to another bacteria, one bacteria to another bacteria via medium. Full stop. This will change the genotype. You know what is genotype? Genetic content है ना. अभी ये बैक्टीरिया में देखो किसका जीन्स है? It's having the genes of this. And phenotype का मतलब क्या है? Physical appearance. Now it is not looking like itself, it's looking like the dead bacteria. Okay? So this will change the genotype and phenotype. Genotype, G-E-N-O-T-Y-P-E, here the spelling is. Genotype and phenotype of the recipient bacteria. Recipient मतलब जो receive करता है genetic material of recipient bacteria. Followed everybody? Okay.
Can we take 5 minutes or?
Yeah, after this. Next is transduction. Before that, I want you all to draw this.
Nisha, can you give an example of which bacteria do this?
This is in your 12th standard where Griffith's experiment, Griffith नाम का एक scientist ने DNA as a genetic material ये experiment किया था. So this is actually shown by a bacteria which causes pneumonia, that is Streptococcus pneumonia. You must have heard. This bacteria always does this kind of transformation. You will be studying this in your 12th. Okay. Now this is just a framework. Okay. So transduction is not actually in your syllabus, but let's write what is the medium. तो यहाँ पर transfer of genetic material होता है from one bacteria to another bacteria, and it is via virus. Okay. So write this point. Write down transfer of genetic material from one bacteria to another via virus. Okay. Conjugation कैसे होता है? Via conjugation tube. How does transformation occur? Via medium. And transduction? Virus. And all transfers are horizontal transfers. Okay, fine. Okay, now take a 10 minutes break and then we'll begin. Okay. Next, write down classification of Monera. Okay, write down classification of Monera. So we divide Monera into two categories. So kingdom Monera is divided into two groups. जो प्रिमिटिव बैक्टीरिया है वो आएगा आर्की बैक्टीरिया ग्रुप में. आर्की बैक्टीरिया. Okay, and the present bacteria, the stable, the present bacteria, they come under U bacteria. Okay, so these are the two groups which we are going to study. Okay, write down like this. So this is called as primitive, old bacteria. मतलब अभी भी present है, at particular regions they are present. But once upon a time when the world was formed, पहले जब earth was being formed, that time archaebacteria was present everywhere. But at present कहाँ मिलेंगे archaebacteria? At certain areas, volcanoes, deep sea, कहाँ मतलब जहाँ पर environmental condition unstable रहता है ना, there we are going to see this. But eubacteria is present around us. Okay, yeah, this is true bacteria. हम इनको true bacteria बुलाते हैं. Present in current atmosphere. and this is where it is present in harsh atmospheres, harsh environment. Now what can those be? High temperature, or it can be low temperature, high salt concentration, and where there is oxygen absent. You can see them. ओके हाँ, अभी ऐसे एटमॉस्फेयर में रहने के लिए आर्कीबैक्टीरिया इज स्टेइंग इन द एडवर्स एटमॉस्फेयर, तो ऐसे एटमॉस्फेयर में रहने के लिए उनके बॉडी में कुछ तो डिफरेंट होगा ना. मे बी इट्स सेल वॉल इज डिफरेंट कंपेयर टू दिस, इसका सेल मेम्ब्रेन डिफरेंट है, बिकॉज सेल वॉल एंड सेल मेम्ब्रेन आर द प्रोटेक्टिव लेयर्स. सो how it can stay in this habitat is because its cell wall is made up of a completely different material. The reason why this bacteria is present in this adverse environment, the main reason is that the bacteria has a very different cell wall, a different material, and that material of cell wall is known as pseudomurin. So their cell wall is made up of pseudomurin. Okay. This bacteria cell wall is made up of peptidoglycan. This is the material their cell wall is made up of. Okay. Now Archaebacteria has a different kind of plasma membrane. Now if you see the plasma membrane, if you focus on the plasma membrane of Archaebacteria, normally हम plasma membrane, देखो plasma membrane of from bacteria से लेकर from prokaryotes till animalia, जैसे हमारा plasma membrane है ना, बैक्टीरिया का मतलब यूबैक्टीरिया का भी plasma membrane वैसे ही दिखता है. So all living organisms have a same kind of plasma membrane. From eubacteria till kingdom animalia, सबका plasma membrane का structure same है. So if you see the structure of plasma membrane, it is somewhat like this. You know plasma membrane is made up of lipid. I hope you all know. तो ऐसे lipids रहते हैं, phospholipids बोलते हैं. Phosphate और lipid से बना हुआ layer है. And it is bilayer. Like this, 2 layers will be present. This is how a plasma membrane, जो अगर हमने zoom किया तो ऐसे दिखेगा. Okay? And you will see बीच में proteins हो सकता है. There are proteins in between. With how the plasma membrane looks. So we say the plasma membrane from eubacteria till animalia, सबका plasma membrane same है. अभी कोई भी बैक्टीरिया लो, जैसे स्ट्रेप्टोकॉकस या फिर बैसिलस बैक्टीरिया, और ह्यूमन बीइंग का प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन लो, सबका ऐसे ही दिखता है. ओके, तो इसको बोलते हम बाइलेयर प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन. ओके, क्योंकि 2 लेयर्स से बना हुआ है. एज वेल एज यहाँ पर whatever we see, whatever lipid we see, it is saturated. Excuse me. It is saturated hydrocarbon. So what do you mean by saturated hydrocarbon? Can you give me an example for a saturated lipid? लिपिड है क्या CH4? वो अल्केन हो गया. No, I'm asking a lipid. Fats, ghee. Correct. Ghee is a saturated lipid. and oil is an unsaturated lipid. So what are the characteristics of ghee? Room temperature में ghee क्या बन जाएगा? Solid. और जैसे टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज होगा तब क्या होगा? लिक्विड. लेकिन ऑयल सेम ही रहता है. सो सैचुरेटेड लिपिड, सैचुरेटेड फैट्स के लिए एग्जांपल क्या है? घी इज द बेस्ट एग्जांपल. तो रूम टेम्परेचर क्या है? 25 to 30 डिग्री सेल्सियस. हमारा जो फॉस्फोलिपिड है, लिपिड मतलब हमारा प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन, ये टेम्परेचर में मतलब 20 to मे बी 30-35 डिग्री सेल्सियस सॉलिड रहता है. अगर टेम्परेचर बढ़ जाता है तब क्या हो जाएगा? प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन लिक्विड बन जाएगा. वी आर स्टेइंग इन ऑप्टिमम स्टेबल एनवायरनमेंट, नो? तो हमारा प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन इज मेड अप ऑफ व्हाट काइंड ऑफ फैट, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ लिपिड? सैचुरेटेड हाइड्रोकार्बन. क्योंकि सैचुरेटेड हाइड्रोकार्बन इज ऑलवेज सॉलिड एट रूम टेम्परेचर. सोचो अगर हमारा प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन बन जाता अनसैचुरेटेड लिपिड से, अनसैचुरेटेड हाइड्रोकार्बन से, तो कैसे दिखता होगा? पूरा वी वुड हैव बीन कंप्लीटली लिक्विड. वी वुडंट हैव दिस स्ट्रक्चर, राइट? All our whole skin like just flowing off. Imagine your skin is like an oil. Are you getting it? So that's why it's made up of saturated hydrocarbon, okay, having single bond. Okay, write down cell membrane and eukaryote cell membrane कितने layers है? Bilayer, how many layers are there? 2 layers. So bilayer. Under eukaryotes, cell wall लिखाना, उसके नीचे cell membrane लिखो. Under eubacteria, bilayer, comma, saturated hydrocarbon. Can you see any branches between the lipids? यहाँ पर कोई branches है? नहीं. Individually it is placed. So write down comma unbranched. Cell wall is, cell membrane is bilayered, saturated hydrocarbon, unbranched. Unbranched. Fats में कैसा bond है? Ester bond है ना? So write down ester bond. Ester bond. Okay. हाँ. अभी archaebacteria, they are living in the high temperature, maybe plus 100 या minus 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस. तो उनका प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन अलग ही रहता है. ओके. सो ये ऐसे 2 लेयर्स से बना हुआ नहीं है. They are only made up of 1 layer. So write down monolayer. So it is monolayer. Branched chain lipid. Branched chain lipid मतलब इनके बीच में ऐसे branches है. You can see them as branched. Branched chain lipid, and the lipid is going to have ether bond. Ether bond. So this is the modification. That's the reason they can stay in high temperature. Okay. This is one of it. तो उनका सेल वॉल अलग तरीके से बना है, सेल मेम्ब्रेन अलग तरीके से बना है. Okay, that's the reason archaebacteria can stay in adverse condition. Okay. Next, under archaebacteria, write down types of archaebacteria. Archaebacteria में types of archaebacteria. In column only, write down types of archaebacteria. So based on their location, we divided into 3 categories. पहला, first one is based on their location, we divide archaebacteria into 3 categories. The first one is methanogen. Now what is methanogenous? These are the bacteria which can produce methane gas. Okay, they can produce methane gas. And where do you find them? They are always found in the gut. In the gut, matlab in the intestine of ruminant animals like cattle. Okay, that's why the shit of the cattle, that's the cow dung, is what? Is used in gobar gas, है ना? It's used in making gobar gas, it's used in burning, because it releases, when you burn it, what does it release? Methane gas. तो उनके body में methanogens are in symbiotic association with the ruminant animals. Okay, so write down methanogens hyphen found in marshy area. Yes, it's also seen in marshy area. Found in marshy area and intestine of, found in marshy area and intestine of ruminant animals. Ruminant मतलब जो animals they eat and they again bring whatever they eat, they bring it out and again they chew, no? You see cattle, they do that. They eat, they again bring it out and they chew the food. That is known as ruminant animals. Okay, ruminant animals, in the bracket cow. So how do they make methane gas? Using carbon dioxide, because when you burn when you burn food, carbon dioxide is released respiration में. उस carbon dioxide और formic acid को मिलाकर they make methane gas. Got it? Write down. Methane is produced using carbon dioxide and formic acid. Methane is produced using. Second one is halophiles. Now what does halophiles mean is, these are the bacteria which live in those places where salt concentration is very high. Okay, maybe you will find them in deep seas, maybe you will find the place estuaries जहाँ पर river and sea meets, उस जगह पर मिलने वाला है. Okay, high salt, write down, present in high salt condition, present in high salt condition. In the bracket Dead Sea, Dead Sea में मिलता है ये bacteria. You know, no, Dead Sea is rich in salt. That's the reason you can float on Dead Sea. Next, third one. Why it is called Dead Sea? Because of high salt condition, there is no other producers, no other algae growing on that. क्योंकि salt concentration इतना ज़्यादा है ना, इसलिए. Next, third one, कोई भी fish भी उधर नहीं आता Dead Sea में. Third one is thermoacidophiles. Thermoacidophiles. Hot spring मतलब जहाँ पर temperature सबसे ज़्यादा है. Okay, हाँ. Write down the example for thermoacidophiles. Can you see this? Thermus aquaticus. This is a bacteria. ये bacteria आपको 12th में when biotechnology is done, no, तो ये bacteria का use पता चलेगा. So write down the example over here. Thermus aquaticus. इसका कुछ enzyme DNA बनाने के लिए use करते हैं. So in 12th standard biotechnology, you will come across the same word. Thermus aquaticus. Okay, it's a scientific name. That's why it is in italics. So what you all have to do? Underline. Okay. अभी eubacteria के लिए examples लिखो. Eubacteria के लिए it is divided into 3 types. Eubacteria divided into 3 types. First one, cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria that will study in detail. इसका दूसरा नाम स्लैश ब्लू ग्रीन algae, क्योंकि ये ब्लू एंड ग्रीनिश दिखता है ना, इसीलिए ब्लू ग्रीन algae. इट्स नॉट अ algae, इट्स अ बैक्टीरिया. बस देखने में वो algae जैसा filamentous है. Can you see it's filamentous? So that's why they call it as blue green algae. But it's a prokaryote. Algae is eukaryote. Second one is mycoplasma. Second example is mycoplasma.
There are 3 types, right?
3 types, yeah.
Okay.
Mycoplasma. Second one, and third one is actinomycetes. Actinomycetes. Slash ray fungi. उसको ray fungi बुलाते हैं because it looks like fungus. So it looks like a fungus only. So that's why we call it as ray fungi. R-A-Y, ray fungi. Okay. Now we will start with the smallest one, that is actinomycetes. So now that column is over, now put a heading as types of eubacteria and we'll study in detail about it. Archaebacteria detail में नहीं है, eubacteria is in detail. Okay. Types of eubacteria. Okay. इसमें let's study, it's also known as ray fungi because it resembles the fungi. Okay. हाँ. So some of the examples we are going to study over here. So write down the example. The first example is Mycobacterium. You must have heard this. Mycobacterium is the one which causes TB. Okay. Mycobacterium. Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Mycobacterium. Okay. An example is Streptomycetes. Streptomycetes. ये ना ये बैक्टीरिया बहुत यूजफुल है स्पेशली मेडिकल इंडस्ट्री में. ये बैक्टीरिया बहुत सारे एंटीबायोटिक्स बनाता है. ओके, टू किल अदर बैक्टीरिया. व्हाट आर एंटीबायोटिक्स? एंटीबायोटिक्स आर द कंपाउंड्स व्हिच आर टॉक्सिक टू बैक्टीरिया. तो ये बैक्टीरिया होकर भी इट इज गोइंग टू प्रोड्यूस सम कंपोनेंट्स व्हिच इज गोइंग टू किल अदर बैक्टीरिया. सो हम किसके लिए यूज करते हैं? ड्रग इंडस्ट्री. ओके, एक्टिनोमाइसिटीज. Sorry, not actino, streptomycetes. M-Y-C-E-T-E-S. Spelling is wrong there. T-E-S. Okay. Hyphen. Produces antibiotics. Produces antibiotics. ये नाम तो आपने सुना है ना? कहाँ पर सुना था?
It was like the plant.
Which plant?
Something from A-N.
Ulnus. What does it do for ulnus? Symbiotic association. It helpful in nitrogen fixation. So next point, second and third example is ulnus. Sorry, Frankia. Frankia. So that symbiotic association you have written it in mode of nutrition. Frankia. So three examples you have to remember. Okay. Next, second type, let's study about mycoplasma. Okay, let's study about mycoplasma. So I think in the last class when we did the size of the bacteria, हमने एक बैक्टीरिया को बोला था which is having the smallest size. कितना है smallest size बैक्टीरिया का? हाँ, which bacteria is that? PPLO. Correct. What you have written in your notes? PPLO only you all have written? Huh? You all have written mycoplasma. Huh. Okay? Huh. So write down mycoplasma, also known as PPLO. Okay? Next point. This is the smallest living organism. This is how a mycoplasma looks. It's the smallest living organism. Write down. Smallest living organism with the size of 0.3 micrometer. With the size of 0.3 micrometer. Next, इसको हम बोलते हैं जोकर ऑफ प्लांट किंगडम. Now why do we call it as जोकर ऑफ प्लांट किंगडम? मतलब इसके पास सेल वॉल नहीं है. What is the use of cell wall? Cell wall gives a rigidity to the cell, no? It gives a particular structure to the cell. Now if cell wall is not there, it keeps on changing its shape. That's why we call them as joker of plant kingdom. Okay, so mycoplasma is a bacteria which does not have cell wall. Write down next point. It does not have cell wall. It does not have cell wall. Hence it is known as joker of plant kingdom. अब इस सब बैक्टीरिया का जो भी जेनेटिक मटेरियल हमने देखा I used to always put it somewhat like this. Whenever I show Jacteria's nucleoid, I should write like this. Now, what does this mean? If I remove it, no, it is a circular double-stranded circular DNA. Somewhat it looks like this. Double-stranded circular DNA. So, prokaryotes are having circular DNA. But eukaryotes, whenever I draw a plant cell or animal cell, we draw their genetic material like this. Linear hota hai. Now this mycoplasma is a bacteria, but it is DNA. Now you can see, ये था transition. यहाँ से बना था eukaryotes. One of the property of eukaryotes is their DNA is double stranded. हम जब भी DNA लिखते हैं ऐसे लिखते हैं ना, we write it a linear DNA. Eukaryotes have a linear DNA, but prokaryotes have a circular DNA. But mycoplasma, even being a prokaryote, it is having a linear DNA. So this is showing that शायद mycoplasma से जो भी organisms आए थे वो बाद में बन गए eukaryotes. Okay? So write down next point. Have linear DNA. Have linear DNA. Okay? Next, this mycoplasma is always present in an atmosphere where there is no oxygen. Okay? Where there is no oxygen, they are present. And the place where there is no oxygen is known as anaerobes. Okay? So write down, they are anaerobes. They are anaerobes. Okay? Next point. See, they can be free living. They can be a free living bacteria, or sometimes they causes diseases. Pneumonia is also caused by them only. Okay? So write down next point. They are free living or parasitic. Did you write no cell wall? Huh? They do not have cell wall. Bracket में joker of plant kingdom लिख लो. लिखा है ना? हाँ. So this is about mycoplasma. Okay, this is the smallest bacteria, या फिर I can say it's the smallest living organism. Everybody. So this is the mode of nutrition का थोड़ा सा part ना इधर भी दिया है उन लोगों ने. Bacteria का mode of nutrition, it's been given over here. So they are talking about parasites here.
Cholera, typhoid, tetanus,
Citrus canker. Citrus canker is a bacterial disease seen in lemon. Sometimes you might have seen on the lemon there might be some brown spots. So this is a bacterial infection on the lemon. You can eat it. It won't harm you all. जो बैक्टीरिया प्लांट्स को अटैक करता है हमें अटैक नहीं करता है. ओके, आप यूज कर सकते हो.